Who's the best defensive player you've ever coached?
The best defensive player that I've ever coached? That's a good question. In college?
Yeah.
I think that probably for about the last half of his senior year, Sue was probably he was as dominant as you could possibly be.
Were you the coach in that Texas game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the greatest games I've ever played by Sue. He almost won that game for you guys by himself.
Well, we did win the game.
Yeah. Wait.
One second left.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You're right. You did win the game.
We lost.
But you won. Yeah. But that was one of, like, if you don't know that game, Big 12 Finals, Nebraska versus Texas, Sue was just an absolute, like, he wrecked the entire game.
Yeah, we dominated them. We dominated them. I mean, they were good. They went to the national championship game. I think they put, 35 or something up on Alabama.
Yeah.
They lost to Alabama like 38-35 or whatever it was. I mean, they couldn't get.
That was the one that Colt McCoy got hurt, I think.
Yeah, it's Garrett Gilbert.
Yeah, in the Rose Bowl.
They couldn't get any They couldn't get first downs against us.
Yeah, I like how you're holding on that you won the game.
I mean, they did.
You got me confused there for a second. I was like, wait,
no,
yeah, you did. Yeah, no,
That was actually the next question.
Time just
the
all right, go ahead.
Did Colt McCoy's pass in the 2009 Big 12 championship game fall incomplete before or after time expired?
Well, let me tell you, until somebody will show me a split screen. Well, it's here's the ball hitting and here's the time running out. The time ran out. There was nothing. There was no evidence to say that ball hit because they're not supposed to turn it. The clock isn't supposed to stop until the ball actually hits something.
Right. Yeah. And I think they went back and they said that it hit something on the sidelines.
They fucking lied.
That was sticking up, right?
That was a screw job.
It was. I was in Austin.
They wanted Texas to go to the national championship game. Let's face it.
Yeah.
They wanted to make sure that a team from the Big 12 went.
Yeah.
Well, and also, we won the game. The game was over.
Right. Texas in general going to a championship, they know that that's going to put butts in seats. And so they didn't want you guys to take that away from all the money that they stood to make. And it was a screw job. I was in Austin watching it, actually, at a Longhorn bar. Everybody in the bar thought the game was over.
Yeah.
And then when they put the second back on, nobody knew where it came from. They just saw that the official was like, no, the ball landed out of bounds. We're going to put a second back on. One more play, go for it. It was bullshit. I agree with you about that one.
That game, though, everyone should go watch that game because Sue, I just looked it up. It was 12 tackles. As a defensive tackle, 12 tackles, 7 for a loss, 4.5 sacks. You can't be more dominant than that. As a defensive tackle in a game, not an edge rusher, 4.5 sacks.
Our defense that year, I mean, obviously Sue, as I told you, he was a huge part of it, but our defense that year, if you go back and look at the stats from that defense, that was an unbelievable defense.
Yeah.